Hey guys, how's it going? Let's see. We have this quick check here to look at. Okay, and it asks us a rectangular prism is shown below. The prism has blank layers. Well, 1, 2, 3, we'd say 4 layers. Each layer contains how many cubes? Well, if it's 4 layers, okay, but it's 5 by 2. So each layer has 10. So this layer here is 10. This layer here is 10, 10, and 10. So really we have 4 times 10, which is 40. So we're going to say 10 here, and we're going to say 40 here. All right, moving along to the next question. Okay. What is the volume in cubic centimeters of the figure? Each one has 1 cubic, okay? So, here we go. We know that this is a distance of 5. This is a distance of 3. And we have this is a distance of 3, okay? So, in your calculator, you can do 3 times 5 times 3, okay? Or understanding that this is 15, and this is times 3. So 15 times 2 is 30. Add another 15, it's 45. Okay, keep going along here. Let's see what we got. What's the volume of this? Okay, so we just need to do length times width times height. So for me, the easiest one to do is 10 times 8, which is 80, and 80 times 2, which would be 160. Okay, so 8 times 10 times 2. Okay, 80 times 2, 160. Okay, that takes care of that one. Let's go on to the next question. This should be fairly quick. We're starting to realize that you need to take the length times the width times the height. Okay, so 2 times 3, 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Okay, so again, 2 times 3 times 6, 6 times 6, 36. All right, moving right along. This shouldn't take very long at all. Okay, 8 times 8 times 8. Okay, 8 times 8 times 8 is something special because it's called 8 cubed. So it's really like this, 8 to the 3rd power, or 8 times 8 times 8. And 8 times 8 is 64. So you're really doing 64 times 8. And that is 512. Okay, here we go, moving right along. Should be able to knock this out fairly quick. Okay, again, let's just go ahead and multiply. So this is going to be, let's see the easiest way to do this. Well, 2 times 4, we know that, that's 8. So let me get that written down here. 2 times 4 and times 13. So this is 8 times 13. So we know that 8 times 10 would be 80, right? And 8 times 3 would be 24. So 80 and 24 are going to make 104. Okay? So your answer would be 104, and I think you have to close this calculator device in order to answer, or click it. Okay, here we go. Next problemo. Okay, we're going to go on this one just 4 times 4 times 6. 16 times 6. Okay, so we know that we would have 36 and 60. Okay, so that would be 96. Okay, here we go. Next problemo. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, this one is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. 4 times 3 times 12. Well, I know that 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 times 12 is 144. Okay, that one's pretty straightforward there. 144 would be our answer. All right, next question. Straight again, multiplication. Okay, 2 times 4 is 8, so times right there, and then times 8 would be 64. Okay, again, moving along. Ooh, okay, so a solid geometric figure is shown. What is the volume? So we have to break this into 2 pieces and then add them up. So we want to do the bottom piece first, which is a 2 by 4 by 2. Okay, 2 by 4 by 2, so 2 times 2 is 4. And so we would have, let me write this, 2 times 2 times 4. This is going to be 4 times 4, and that's going to equal 16. So the bottom box is 16, but now we need to figure out the top box. So it's 4 times 2 times 1, which is really just 4 times 2, which is 8. Okay, so that's the top box, and it looks like the top box is half of the bottom box. Okay, so when you're doing that, you would find out that this is really like 24. Okay, let's look at it. Next question. Here we go, breaking this into pieces again. Okay, I'm going to draw a line straight down. I'm going to calculate this box, and I'm going to calculate this box, add them together. So we have 2 times 2, wow, times 3, okay, and this is 4 times 3, so we got the little box right here is 12, okay, this is 12, and now we have 3 times 3 times 6, so 9 times 6 is 54, so 6 times 3 times 3, 9 times 6 is 54. Adding these two up, the 2 and the 4 make 6, and the 5 and the 1 make 6. We're going to have 66. Okay, here we go. Keep moving along, breaking these into pieces, just like when we would used to do area problems, when you're doing volume. Let's break them into pieces as well. Okay, so we know that this piece here, okay, is 33 by 10 by 8. Okay, so let's get that bottom box first. 33 times 10 is going to be 330, times 8 is 2,640. Okay, so this bottom box is 2,640. And now we need to figure out this upper box. Okay, so what we know about this is that this is 11. This is 8, and the distance for this and this would be the same. So this is really a 10. Okay, so when we multiply that out, we're going to have 80 times 11, because 10 times 8 is 80. Times 11 would be 880. So we have 2,640 plus 880. That's a 0. Okay, 0, 12. Okay, keep going. So the whole thing is going to be 3520. Okay, 3,520. Okay, that's a 5. No, it doesn't look like it, but it is. Okay, moving along. Here we go. We got the bottom box and the top box separated out. Just straight multiplication. So this one's going to be pretty straightforward because we have 3 times 1. Well, I know that's 3. And then half of it. Okay? So I am going to say that 3 times 1 is 3.5, so it'd be 1.5 because half of 3 is 1.5. And then this one is times 2, and then half of that would be 1. So the answer is actually going to be 2.5. Let's look. 2.5, here it is. Good to go. Notice that we have this little cubic symbol, the feet times 3. It's because when we're doing this, we have 3 feet that we're multiplying together. 3 feet. But anyway, here we go. Let's get this last. Oh, that was the last question. So we did that. We're all set. Give me a shot if you guys have any questions this week. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.